ASM class next semester.
Oh, you mean the GLAS?
Wait, what does GLAS mean?
Global Asian Studies.
So, what does Global Asia mean to you guys?
Well, GLAS is really important because the Asian American community is really undermined by the model minority myth and other stereotypes such as microaggression. And AASIA helps the only Pan-Asian organization on campus, helps to raise awareness about Asian American issues across campus and the Chicagoland area. And I think that GLAS provides a great platform in order to highlight these issues that are happening to us and to the members in the Chicagoland area.
That's great, Ram, because I didn't know about Asian American studies or global Asian studies or anything about it before I came to college. But once I took this ASM class this semester, which is going to be GLAS now, I really learned that my issues are not just something I face, that a lot of other people face it too, and they are legitimate problems that need to be talked about and need to be shown and expressed.
Another thing that I find really interesting about this new thing that we're starting here at UIC, GLAS, is that the word global, it means so much, even though it's just one word. We're able to represent everyone in this whole world, not just people who are from the continent Asia, because there's tons of Asians out there who aren't from China, who aren't from Japan, who aren't from Korea, and don't even know that they are Asian, unless they have this DNA exam or their family tells them. And even then, it's hard for them to accept that fact just because there's so many stigmas out there that it's just hard to accept. Like myself, I am Asian, but yet throughout my life, I sort of had this trouble accepting it because I come from Mexico. So I have this, mindset to accept that I am Mexican, but yet I am also Asian. So I really like this, ASAM and GLAS thing because I am able to accept the fact that I am able to represent my Asian in me and accept the culture that I have, yet to experience, and also help other people who are just like me from different countries who are Asian and get our voice out because, we do belong in this community, but we also belong in other communities, and we want to help them get their voice out as much as, other people want to get their voice out.
I think that's really interesting because the way I view it, I think Global Asia is really important to look at those other cultures and really get to know them because for myself, growing up in America, I can't really say that I know everything about Asian culture even though I am Asian because I have that mixture of growing up with an Asian culture and an American culture. So that's just something entirely different. So for me, I think it's really important to take these classes to learn more about different cultures and even my own culture so I can have a better understanding and also so that I can help educate other people who might not have that same knowledge.
Okay. So the really beautiful thing about GLAS at UIC is anyone can take it. You don't necessarily have to be Asian American or Pacific Islander. Any race or ethnicity is able to take these classes, which is amazing, and it really highlights the diversity that UIC tries to uphold as a university.
So the wonderful thing, like Elaine said, about Global Asian Studies is that it's able to talk about issues that are really important to the community. The thing is that Global Asia is affected by other communities, and one of the things that I personally feel is really important is talking about the differences between Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders or Asians and Pacific Islanders, because the Pacific Islander community is often thought of as Asian, but the thing is that they're different. They have different histories, different colonization that happened. They're having different struggles that Asian Americans might be facing, but not the same. And I think that's what's really wonderful about Global Asian Studies is that it's talking about Global Asia, but the communities that Global Asia is either affected by, influenced by, or is changed by.
Another thing that I like about Global Asia is that the problems that occurred in our communities, it can also be applied to other cultures as well. It's not just a model that only fits just Asians.
I'm also taking an ASAM class right now, which will be GLAS starting next semester. In our class, there's a lot of Asians, but there's also people who are not Asian, and they just wanted to learn about the Asian community at UIC and the Asian culture itself, and it's really interesting how they can also relate to what we go through, and they also learn a lot about our culture. and we get to also learn about theirs, even though it's just an Asian American class.